Did you know that LinkedIn is a freaking gold mine for finding new clients? I have personally used LinkedIn in my business to get clients that pay anywhere from $2,000 all the way up to $25,000. And in this video, I'm going to explain the different elements that you need in your LinkedIn profile to set yourself up for success. Before jumping in, as always, if you want some of the best money and business tips around from someone who's been in the game for a decade and whose clients regularly hit six figures in revenue, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell below. I have to be completely honest with you, I really slept on LinkedIn for a long time. It wasn't until 2018 when we really started using it on a consistent basis. We started using Sales Navigator, which I'm going to have a separate video on that. But even though I was sleeping on LinkedIn Sales Navigator for a while, I still had my profile set up in a way where my LinkedIn was basically growing by itself without me doing anything. And now that I've been using LinkedIn a lot more and I've been looking at people's profiles, I see how they screw up an opportunity so freaking easily. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to walk you through my LinkedIn profile and I'm going to share the different elements that you need in order to set yourself up for success on LinkedIn. All right, guys, so here is my LinkedIn profile. We'll see if the audio matches the recording here, but basically what we've got going on here is my LinkedIn profile. And you're going to see that I use a lot of space here. So you'll see that I use the banner, and in the banner I have a photo of myself plus media mentions and logos from some past clients. This is really, really important. I've seen a lot of people who just do not take advantage of this space. So make sure that you actually do that, right? You'll also notice that I use the header. So there's my name. I've got LinkedIn Premium. I'll do another video on Sales Navigator. Latina Finance Blogger and Brand Ambassador. This is very keyword specific because I know corporations are looking for finance bloggers, particularly Latino ones, in order to do more stuff for their campaigns, right? So it's very, very keyword specific. You'll also notice that I have business coach, who helps coaches and consultants make money and make an impact. So that's also really important as well. And this is all very, like I said, keyword specific, and you'd be surprised at how many people I see who just don't use this stuff at all. It drives me freaking nuts. Next thing is the contact info. And again, you'd be surprised at how many people don't actually do this. It's absolutely crazy the amount of people who don't use this space. I have searched for people and I can't find their phone numbers, I can't find their emails, I can't find their websites. So in this case, I have the links to all the websites that matter. So my training program, my free training, my website where I have a lot of my stuff. I have my direct number. You can text me on that number. And you have my email and also my Skype and my Twitter. Make sure to make it easy for people to actually contact you. You would be so surprised at how many people don't actually use this space, and it's totally crazy and it drives me completely freaking nuts. Like it's astounding to me. All right, so then in the about, this is actually one of the bios from my media kit and my spokesperson kit. If you want me to do a separate video on that, let me know. I can get that done for you. But basically what it does is I let people know off the bat I'm a Latina millennial finance and entrepreneurship expert who is fully bilingual in written English and Spanish. This freaking matters, people, right? And I go a little bit, because it sets me apart, right? And I go a little bit into my story about how I couldn't find a job in 2010, and I realized that I needed to learn important life skills. And then I go into how I started blogging and in my financial journey started in November 2010, how I've grown a community of tens of thousands of followers, going a little bit into my background, Then I go into the work I've done in the Latino space, again, specifically for brand ambassador work. I go into a lot of my media mentions, Forbes, Inc., Business Insider, USA Today, Mint, NerdWallet. And then I also go into podcasts like Entrepreneur on Fire, Side Hustle Nation, go a little bit into my background as well. So this really helps my corporate clients who are looking for a Hispanic financial expert. They found her. And again, this is very keyword specific. I also go a little bit into my background in HR and some of my trainings. Again, letting people know, like, I'm not new to this rodeo. I've been around for a minute. That's really important. There's lots of people out here pretending they know stuff and they don't. Like, their first business is business coaching. That is not the case here. And then I also talk about Persuade to Profit, which is my signature program for bloggers and small business owners who are ready to position themselves as experts and make money. You can learn more here. And then I have a link to my free training. So again, really important. I'm catering to two different markets. Even if prospective coaching clients are looking at this, they can see like, whoa, this girl's been around for a minute. She's worked with major brands. This is not her first rodeo. She's not one of these business coaches who their first business is business coaching. So that is very, very important. You really want to make sure you're using the space. And again, think like the people who are going to be searching for you, because LinkedIn is basically just a search engine. So now we have videos. I have media mention videos. I have testimonial videos. I've done a video in the past about the importance of testimonial videos. I have videos of me speaking. Make sure to really, really use this space. I will put a link in the description box about how to find that video where I explain how to have lots of testimonial videos and how to collect those. So now we go into activity. We are posting on LinkedIn all the time. You'll see we have over 5,000 followers. This basically grew by itself just because of really good SEO and using space. It really wasn't even until 2018 when we started using LinkedIn, and we weren't even doing it that well. 2019 when we started using LinkedIn. But one of the things that helped it grow is really good SEO and also being extremely active. So we're constantly putting our opt-ins out there. We're putting articles we've written out there, testimonial videos, some videos we've done on YouTube. We have a lot of activity going on, and that's helped grow the profile without us really doing anything. All right, now we go into my actual work history. And again, you'd be surprised at how many people don't freaking do this. Like, it's astounding how many people don't use this space. So you want to go into what you've actually freaking done, and you also want to make sure that you're putting the keywords in here as well. So again, online business consulting, branding, and sales expert. That is very keyword specific. And then I say what I do, and then I have links to some of my programs. Latina finance blogger, podcaster, and brand ambassador. Again, very, very specific. I go a little bit into my history, my best-selling book. I've worked on campaigns with companies like Capital One, Intuit. So they both kind of feed into each other, honestly, because my prospects for coaching will see like, whoa, this girl was a content marketer. She's done brand ambassador work. She knows how to build brands online. I need to hire her. And then I also have personal finance, business, and career development writer. I'm actually not a freelancer anymore, so I have to update that. But that's when I ran a content marketing company. And here I am putting all the different clients that I used to work for. And I also have clips to a lot of my articles, so people will see like, oh, this girl was on Huffington Post. The main message I'm trying to get across here is that you have to actually use the space. I go to so many LinkedIn profiles that don't have any of this, and it's pretty freaking basic. You'll notice I have links to everything. I also have a link to my spokesperson kit. If you want me to do a video on that, just let me know and I can really break down what's in my spokesperson kit so that you guys can create your own. And I go a little bit into my history. So again, lots of links to lots of clips. I make sure I have lots of examples, lots of links, lots of content, you know, and then all the basic stuff like licenses and certification. But that is the main thing. You just really have to make sure that you're using the space wisely. That's it. It's a lot. You have to think. LinkedIn is a search engine, so the main thing is to use the space that you have wisely, you know, like the banner, and also make sure that you have the specific keywords sprinkled
throughout, because prospects and client, I'll do another video on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, for example, but it's basically just one big search engine. So you want to make sure that you're using it to your advantage. And when you have that stuff, when you use your space and when you make sure you have the right keywords and you're being very active on LinkedIn, this thing freaking grows by itself. Most of that 5,000 something of followers on LinkedIn just came without me doing anything. I mean, it was just scheduling stuff out on social media to be active and making sure that I had a really, really solid profile. So this is step one to make sure that LinkedIn actually works for you. And then in next week's video, I'm going to explain how to use Sales Navigator.
Those are my tips on how to use LinkedIn to grow your business. So this is step one. You have to have a really solid profile, and this video shows you exactly how to do that. Once again, it may seem really basic and it may seem really simple, but I'm on LinkedIn a lot, and I can tell you how many people screw up even really simple and basic things. So go the extra mile, because most people aren't. And look at the little details like contact info, because again, there are times when I'm looking for somebody and I can't even find how to contact them on LinkedIn. So that's step number one. In the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use Sales Navigator to find prospects for your business. So what I want to know from you right now is, what are you going to do to improve your LinkedIn profile this week? Leave it in the comments below. All right, guys, and as always, I leave you with a gift. So one of the things that you saw on my LinkedIn is that we put content out really, really regularly. So that is a really important strategy on LinkedIn because it helps people find you. The problem is most people are not consistent with their content creation and then the promotion of that content. So I have something to help you with that. It's my podcasting workflow worksheet. It can be used for videos. It can be used for blogs. It can be used for articles. It's the exact process that my team and I use to come up with content ideas, create the actual content, and then share it on social media. So I will put the links to that above, and I will put it in the description box below. As always, if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment below with how you're going to use LinkedIn this week and what strategies you're going to use from this video to improve your LinkedIn profile. If you know someone who could use this information, do us a solid and do them a solid and send it along to them. And make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because next week we're going to have a video on how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to get high-end clients. Survive.